Check, check, sound check.
Recording in progress.
Check, check, sound check.
Commissioner Kushni, can I get a mic and camera check?
Check, check, sound.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me?
Commissioner Kushni, can I get a mic? Yes, I can hear you. Let me check your camera. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Check, check.
Kushni, can I get a mic? Yes, I can hear you. Let me check your camera. Kushni, can I get a mic and camera check?
Okay, it looks like I'm able to do this.
It's 10 o'clock. We'll call the meeting to order. I'd like to introduce the new commissioners. James Apana, completing the term of Jeffrey Kawada, and John Sabas, completing the term of Peter Young. Has Mr. Apana been sworn in yet?
No, we're still waiting on his camera to be working. I think he's gonna be with us soon, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chair, I'd like to be recognized,
We'll
please.
call the meeting to order after we have a quorum, sir. I'd like to introduce the new commissioners.
I'd like to make a motion on this agenda item.
Completing the term of Jeffrey Kawada. Introduction of the new commissioners. Sabas,
Yes, Chair.
the term of Peter Young.
I would like them to take their oath in public.
Mr. Sabas has already
So
taken
Ralph
his
just
oath.
asked them to take
Mr.
their oath
Apana
in
will be
public.
available in a minute to take his.
No, we're still waiting on his
Information
camera.
So this has always been done in public,
I think
and
he's
we both
gonna
signed,
be with us
and
soon,
everybody
though.
else has taken their oath
Yeah.
in public in the introduction section of this. This has changed just recently, and I would like the commissioners to take their oath in public, and is an important part of the role.
Introduction of the new commissioners. They've taken the oath
Yes, Chair.
is enough for a quorum.
I would like them to take their oath.
Mr. Apana, are you here yet? Mr. Sabas has already
So
taken
Ralph
his
just
oath.
asked them to take
Mr.
their oath
Apana
in
will be
public.
available in a
Oopsie
minute to take his.
No, we're still
I
waiting
got
on his
another
camera.
little echo.
So this has
going on
always
here.
been done in public, and we both signed,
Video problem?
and everybody else has taken their
Yes, I
oath
believe so.
in public in the introduction
Could
section.
you
Alright,
take a roll
guys.
call with the exception of Mr. Apana, please?
Yes. Commissioner Andrian,
Present.
Commissioner Kushney,
Present.
Commissioner Cam,
Here.
Commissioner McAdam, Commissioner Osterkamp,
Here.
Commissioner Papalimu,
Here.
Commissioner Sabas,
Here.
Chair Curtis.
Here,
Okay, Chair, we have a quorum.
is Mr. Apana with us?
No chairs, still no.
Let me know when Mr. Apana arrives and we can swear him in. We have a quorum. Approval of the written minutes of the previous meeting.
Chair, I'd like to make a motion on the previous agenda item.
Go ahead, Ralph.
I move that all election commissioners be sworn in publicly at the start of their term in an open meeting with the oath.
Is there a second?
I'll second for discussion.
Is there a discussion?
Yes, Chair.
Go ahead.
So the oath of office is not a private formality. It is a public pledge to uphold the law and serve the people. By moving swearing in behind closed doors, it looks like we are hiding something. This commission oversees elections, the very foundation of public trust. If we can't even take our oath in front of the public we serve, what message does this send? The public deserves to see us make that commitment openly. Thank you.
Other discussion?
Chair, can we hear from Corp Counsel, or was there a change in the formalities of how we do this? I think if the commissioners who are new don't have no objection, I would love to see them do it in public so that the public can see that taken in office the same way that we've all done ours.
Mr. AG, is swearing in required to be public?
I don't know of any legal requirement to swear in public on other boards, and there's nothing in Chapter 11 that requires the oath of office to be taken in public.
Other discussion?
It is permissible if these new commissioners wanted to, for formality reasons, do it in public on record in front of the public.
Yeah.
They could do that again here with us, correct?
Mr. Apana, good morning.
Good morning.
Do you have a picture?
I have my camera on, but I'm not sure if it's working.
Doesn't look like it's working.
But Chair, there's a motion on the floor. We
Yeah.
need
I
to
know there's
discuss
a
it and vote on it.
I know, we'll get to that.
Yeah, I try to sign in, but I can't.
Okay. So the motion on the floor is to require public swearing in of oath of office. Is there any more discussion?
Mr. Chairman, John Sabas, I have no problem with it.
Anybody else?
Chair, I just want to say I think it'd be great to continue that tradition as a commission and set precedents for the way this commission carries itself moving forward. So I'll be in favor of the motion.
Any other discussion? I would.
Aye.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
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 Maybe we better, let's have a roll call as in everything. Can we have a roll call on this, please?
Yes. Commissioner Andrian,
Aye.
Commissioner Opana,
Here? I don't know. Can you hear me?
There you go. I can see you too. I
You can see me too? Well, I get my camera upside down. You know, my camera is someplace it shouldn't be, but hey, we'll go with it.
Okay, the motion we're discussing is to require public swearing in of the oath of office. Again, the roll call, please. All in favor? Go ahead, roll call, please.
okay, I'm going to start from the top.
Please.
Commissioner Andrian,
Aye.
Commissioner Opana,
Can you state the question? I was fooling around with you.
He's not a member yet, so he doesn't get to vote. But go,
Okay.
please pass Mr. Apana on.
all right. Commissioner Kushney,
Yes.
Commissioner Cam,
Aye.
Commissioner McAdam,
No.
Commissioner Osterkamp,
Aye.
Commissioner Papalimu,
Aye.
Commissioner Sabas,
Not a member yet, so I shouldn't be voting.
No, you are a member. You've already been sworn in. You've agreed to add to our quorum.
Aye.
Chair Curtis.
No. So could we ask the AG to swear Mr. Apana in as a commissioner?
Yes, thank you, Chair. Mr. Apana, could you raise your right hand and just repeat after me?
Did that motion pass?
Yes, it did.
Oh, the motion passed.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Apana.
Morning.
Morning. My name is Jordan Ching. I'm the Deputy Attorney General assigned to this commission. I'm just going to administer the oath of office to you. If you can raise your right hand and just repeat after me. So I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I'll defend and support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Hawaii,
and the Constitution of the State of Hawaii.
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties
And I will faithfully discharge my duties
as an elections commissioner to the best of my ability.
as an election commissioner to the best of my abilities.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So at this point, I'll open public comment for the approval of the written minutes.
Chair, check. We have to
July
swear in
30th,
Mr.
August
Sabas, please.
27th. Beg pardon?
We need to swear in Mr. Sabas in public. We just passed the motion.
He's already been sworn in prior to the motion being passed. Mr. Sabas is a commissioner. We'll move on to
Chair,
public testimony for approval.
I've got a point
written
of order,
minutes.
Chair.
What's your point? What rule am I not following?
We just made a motion to have the commissioners take their oath in public. Mr. Sabas has not taken his oath in public. He has
No.
agreed to do so. Please give him the oath.
He's grandfathered in. He's a commissioner before this motion was passed. We're moving on to public comments for the approval of the written minutes of the previous meetings. July 16th, July 30th.
I appeal the
and August
ruling of the
27th.
chair.
Your point of order is overruled.
I appeal the ruling of the chair. Do I have a second on that?
Second.
Second.
Your point of order is
Good job,
overruled.
Ralph.
Well, I just appealed the
moving on
ruling
to
and
the
we have a
approval.
second, Chair.
Can we get a
You don't
opinion
get to
from the AG?
overrule
Like,
this.
wouldn't this be cleaner?
We're
Because we
moving
passed the
on
motion
to public
and he's agreeing to
testimony.
do it in public.
Then we all have to do that, but we're not gonna do that. We're talking about
We
public
all already did
testimony
it.
for approval of the written minutes. I know you've already sworn your oath and I've already sworn mine. We're moving on to the agenda.
Chair, I appeal the ruling of the chair. We got a
You don't
second,
get
and we need to
The point
debate
of
it, and
order-
we need to vote on it.
the point of order is not appealable.
Yes, it
You're
is, Chair.
overruled. You're out of order now.
Hmm.
We're moving
don't
on to
get this
public
at
testimony
all.
for approval of written minutes. Could you go ahead and list
Dang it, my
the
phone is
testifiers for the written minutes of
Mm.
July 16th, July 30th, and August 27th?
I think we should ask Mr. Saba if he'd like to take his oath over again in
It's
public.
We're on to public testimony for the minutes.
Well, we can't be because you did not answer the ruling of the chair.
The ruling of the chair is not appealable. We're moving on. If you want to be out of order, fine, but we're going on to public testimony, the approval of the written minutes.
Okay. If you would like to testify, please click raise hand under reactions on Zoom. If you are joining us by phone, dial *9 to raise your hand. When your name is called, you will receive a notification requesting you to unmute your microphone. Please promptly accept the request. If you are experiencing technical difficulties and are unable to unmute your microphone, we will move on to the next testifier and return to you at a later time. We ask that you clearly state your first and last name at the start of the testimony so that your name is properly recorded. Lastly, to ensure that we will have sufficient time to hear all the testimony, each testifier will have 3 minutes to testify. Once your time has expired, you'll be asked to conclude your remarks. The first testifier is Jennifer Hunt, followed by Janet Mason.
And we'll limit the discussion to the minutes. That's part 4 of the agenda. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, thank you.
I apologize. I didn't realize that this testimony would be on the minutes only. Will we be doing testimony on other agenda items further along in the meeting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will defer to the next speaker. Thank you.
Thank you. And this testimony is on the approval of the minutes of the 3 meetings on the agenda.
Okay, the next testifier is Janet Mason, followed by Wendell Alento.
Ms. Mason? You have to click your audio on. Janet Mason going once.
Chair, I also defer my testimony to further in the meeting.
Thank you.
Okay. The next testifier is Wendell Alento, followed by Jamie Detweiler.
Thank you. My name is Wendell Ilento. And we begin this story on December 5th, 2022.
We're talking about the minutes of July 16th, 30th, and August 27th.
This pertains to pretty much the historical point to how we got here.
No, we're talking about the minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll present later then.
Thank you.
The next testifier is Nolan Chang, followed by Beth DeLong.
Mr. Chang.
Good morning, Chair. I'm going to defer my testimony till another agenda item comes up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next testifier is Beth DeLong, followed by Doug.
Morning, Ms. DeLong. Ms. Beth DeLong going once, twice. We can't hear you.
The next testifier is Doug, followed by Chris Neff.
Morning, Doug. You need to unmute. can't hear you. Doug.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, gotcha.
Your process is very controlled. It takes some time to get the unmute to work. I just want to be clear. This testimony is on agenda item number 2, and according to your minutes, testifiers can testify on any item. I would like to testify on agenda item number 2. Will you allow me to proceed?
No, we're talking about item 4.
How do I then testify on agenda item number 2 when you've already passed through that agenda item in this Elections Commission meeting?
We introduced the new testifiers. What would you like to say about item 2?
I would like to appeal to the new commissioners with the following. Are you going to allow me to proceed?
Yep, go ahead.
Can you please reset my clock?
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. Aloha, Chair and Commissioners. We begin this story on December 5th of 2022. That was the day the governor and lieutenant governor were presented as lawfully elected and inaugurated. The ceremony went forward, the oath was taken, the office was assumed, but the election had not yet been certified.
This doesn't apply to item 2 or item 4.
Yes, it does, Chair. Please allow me to continue.
No.
Okay, then you're suppressing the
minutes.
public.
You're welcome
You're
to talk.
suppressing the public in their ability to testify in accordance with your own agenda. May I proceed?
What part of item 2 are you talking about?
Would you allow me to proceed? This involves...
Not with 2020 items. We're talking about today, item 2, the 2 new commissioners, or the written minutes.
Chair, the new commissioners need to know the story of what's happened in this commission over the last 2 to 3 years, and specifically with you as chair. They will not hear this story.
You don't need to educate them. They're new members. They'll learn on their own. Do you have items regarding the written minutes?
I have a testimony relevant to agenda item number 2, if you would allow me to proceed. Otherwise, you're suppressing the public.
I disagree. I'll suppress that, and you can bring something up later if you want to talk about history.
So just for the record, let the record show the chair is suppressing the public in an open meeting, attempting to provide public testimony on the swearing in of new commissioners.
I'm limiting testimony to item 2 and item 4. The new commissioners have been sworn in.
And I would like to proceed.
The next testifier, please.
Chair, point of order, Chair.
What rule am I not following?
You're violating HRS 92-3 of the Sunshine Law. Every board meeting must be open to the public, and all persons, including members of this commission, must be allowed to present views on all agenda items.
Okay. He's talking about neither of these agenda items. I'll ask for the next testifier.
All right. The next testifier is Chris Neff, followed by Paul Laurier.
Thank you. Chris Neff. Chris Neff going once. You need to turn your mic on. Chris, there you go.
You finally unhooked me. I was trying to do that.
Thank you.
As Doug pointed out earlier, there seems to be a problem with your process. I likewise would like to address the new commissioners and to bring them up to speed on the actions that I have observed since 2024. So based on your conversation and your rulings, Chair, it appears that you're not allowing me to do that.
Yeah, we have introduced the new speakers. If you want to educate them, you can do it privately. Do you have anything on the new commissioners or the approval of the written minutes?
You're violating HRS 92-3. They're telling us that their testimony pertains to the introduction.
Overruled. I would ask for the next testifier on item 4.
The next testifier is Paul Laurier, followed by Kalina Campbell.
Mr. Laurier.
Being able to be in, there we go. Chair, am I allowed to speak around the pig that occurred for the Big Island?
That'll be coming up later on.
Okay, so I defer my testimony for later.
Thank you.
The next testifier is Kalina Campbell, followed by Austin Martin.
Ms. Campbell?
There you go. You finally unlocked me.
There you go.
Okay. I too stand with Doug, and I would like to bring some information forward to the new commissioners.
This is regarding the written minutes?
It's regarding agenda item 2.
No, they've been introduced. They're members of the club. Now we're on item 4. If you have any testimony on the written minutes, we welcome that.
My testimony is on item number 2, and will you allow me to speak? I feel this is very important.
No, you can educate them privately.
Really?
Really. The next testifier, please.
All right, the next testifier is Austin Martin, followed by Tara Rojas.
Morning, Mr. Martin.
Good morning, Chair. Thank you so much for your gracious allowance for me to testify narrowly on the agenda item of the approval of the written minutes from the previous meetings. There are concerns about this, mainly that this agenda item receiving public testimony is dilatory and intentionally designed to obfuscate public investigation into actual criminal activity that you yourself are implicated in. And sir, I really have a problem as somebody who does parliamentary work for a living. I'll tell you what, I've never seen a chair who refuses to take an appeal to the ruling of the chair, and any member can actually take your gavel at that point, take the vote from the committee over your objections, removing you if you want to interrupt them, because you are not a dictator, you are a servant of the body.
Are you talking about the written minutes?
I've done about this agenda item on these minutes. The fact that the attorney generals are sitting in complicity, enabling this outrageous criminal behavior is criminal. They are accessories.
You're not discussing the minutes. If you can discuss the minutes, you can continue.
To an intentionally dilatory
agenda. I would ask for the next speaker, please.
Stifle to public debate. That is it is clear.
Next speaker, please.
The next testifier is Tara Rojas, followed by Andrew Aker.
Ms. Rojas. Ms. Rojas, you're still muted. Ms. Rojas, you have to unmute. Going 1, 2, Tara Rojas. You can come back again. Next.
The next testifier is Andrew Aker, followed by Wendell Alento.
Aloha Kako, Andrew Aker here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So this underpins agenda item number 4 and all of the rest. The will of the people is the law. You can expect us. You're going to start seeing us in person. Remember when all the airports got shut down? You're creating this, Mr. Curtis. You're creating a whole lot of crap, man. I yield my time. Yes, I am. And if you do not obey the will of the people, you are going to start seeing us in person, and we will take your gavel. I will grab your gavel, bro. Come at me, man. I will grab your gavel peacefully and lawfully. I love you very much, but obey our will, or you will see the boss show up in person. Aloha.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
The next testifier is Wendell Alento, followed by Jasmine Blair.
Mr. Alento.
Yes, this in regards to agenda item 2 and the votes against oversight. The commission constantly suppresses complaints that was hidden, and when the voting record shows what was chosen in plain sight, the record speaks. January 24, motion to investigate chain of custody failed. February 24,
we're
another
talking
motion
about
to investigate
July 16th, 30th, and August 27th. Minutes, sir.
This leads to it. Just a pattern of lack of oversight by like 14 motions to seek investigation were ignored or rescinded.
Which minutes are you talking about?
Oh, okay. So December 24, motion to seek a DAG opinion
July
and seal.
16th, July 30th, and August 27th.
And December 24, motion to define what constitutes a valid image.
Mr. Alento, if you talk about the minutes that are on the agenda, you're
I
welcome
just want to let
to.
you know that,
Otherwise, you're off.
yeah, it just continues on. Just want to let you know, I yield.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. The next testifier is Jasmine Blair, followed by Nolan Chang.
Aloha, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for having me today. I would like to speak about 6A.
We're talking about item 4 right now. You'll have
Item 4 is fine as well.
Opportunity later.
Okay, great. Mike Curtis.
Thank you, Ms. Blair.
No, I'd like to speak on 4.
So which minutes are you addressing?
The previous ones.
The July 16th?
Yes.
What item on that are you want to discuss?
Item 4.
Okay. And the July 16th minutes?
Correct.
What about the minutes?
I'd like to say that your condescending tone to both Ralph Kushney and all of the constituents at large it's unbelievable, to be quite frank. We're all professional adults, correct?
Can we talk about the minutes, please?
And the fact that you don't want to allow an accurate reading of the votes really just shows your guilt, is what it shows. And it's very clear to everyone that you're hiding something. And we all see it, and you're going to be held accountable. You will be held accountable.
The next speaker, please.
The next testifier is Nolan Chang, followed by Doug.
Mr. Chang.
Hello, Chair. I'm going to defer to the next agenda item.
Thank you. Next speaker.
The next testifier is Doug, followed by Junia Nakoa.
Doug, please state your whole name, and you have to unmute yourself. Thank you. Doug, you were there for a minute. There you go.
Thanks, Chair. Thanks for your patience. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right. I am again attempting to testify on item number 2. Per public rights to testify, HRS 92-3, every meeting of all boards shall be open
item
to the public.
4.
The board shall afford all interested persons an opportunity to submit data, views, or arguments in writing on any agenda item. That's what it says. You've passed agenda item number 2. You have not allowed the public to speak on agenda item number 2, and the public has an opinion on new commissioners. We would like to provide that information. The board shall also afford all interested persons an opportunity to present oral testimony on any agenda item. This is the law. If you will not allow the people to provide this testimony on agenda item number 2, let the record show you're in violation of HRS 92-3.
Thank you.
Your discretion is
the minutes.
Your discretion is limited. You may not set those rules for you can set administrative rules for time, but you cannot restrict the agenda. Why won't you allow us to begin at the beginning, which is where we need to start with this new commission, with these new commissioners, with all of that's at stake for Hawaii elections. If you do not allow testimony, you're violating HRS 92-3. Denying oral testimony on an agenda item, you're violating HRS 92-7, which is the agenda listed item number 2, so it must be open for deliberation and testimony. It's only voidable under HRS 92-11, and that is not what we're talking about here. We are bringing you this testimony as the people. We would like the opportunity to testify on agenda item number 2.
We're on item 4.
So you are disregarding the law. You are bypassing agenda.
No, I'm allowing you to take our time.
Are you hearing this?
Listening to you when
This
we're
is
supposed to be talking
masterclass in
about
gaslighting
written
and
minutes.
manipulation.
I'm requesting to testify on agenda item number 2.
And which you've already previously,
obfuscating. That's a
because
good
the
word.
testimony
Obfuscating.
is not regarding the appointments of the new commissioners, or is talking about the new commissioners. You're trying to educate them on agenda
You need to
items
get
that aren't
educated,
on
Curtis.
Today's agenda. Today's agenda Agenda item number 4 is
What
approval
happened?
of the minutes. You
Did
can
you just
talk
shut
about
the
the
Zoom
minutes
down?
or
Oh no, my.
So you are suppressing the
Kaleigh's
public
here.
and
Hey,
telling them what they
Kaleigh.
can and cannot say.
Oh, let me do a screen share on Brave.
Limiting you to the agenda. Thank you very much.
Your pattern
Next
is
testifier, please.
misfeasance,
The next testifier is Junior Nakua.
We got like an echo or something?
Yes, sir.
Relax.
Okay,
Mr.
there we
Curtis.
go.
Let
Kaleigh,
me
can you hear me?
This is my right. This is my right as a Hawaiian. This is my right.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna
brother?
share.
You don't
Share
tell me
the
what
Zoom
to do,
meeting.
what to
Doug
say,
just gave it to
whatever.
him.
I want to talk. Okay,
There we
let me
go,
talk.
Junior.
I get 3 minutes, bro. I am from Maui. Yeah? Your newest appointed commissioner is the old mayor from Maui. Okay? Mr. Apana, pay attention. Okay? The chair, okay? Now we'll talk about the minutes, brother. So just relax, okay? No freaking cut me off. Okay? Let me go. Okay, brother? Tell you right freaking now. We'll talk about the agenda minutes right now. A lot of the minutes and all the things I've been talking in all these 3 minutes, bro, is you, Mr. Curtis, not letting the people of Hawaii speak how they want to speak, okay, and what they want to speak on, okay? So that's all your 3 minutes, yeah? Your 3 agenda items, so relax, brother, yeah? I'm gonna educate you on some stuff, buddy, yeah? You gotta get educated. You gotta learn how to shut up and listen to the people. Don't cut us off, buddy. Yeah?
I love that.
My right.
Love
Remember
it.
now, you guys just did the whole swearing in of the commissioners following the Constitution of America. I'm not American. Of Hawaii. I'm Hawaiian. So, brother, relax. Yeah, buddy?
Love it.
You get educated.
But they're giving it to Curtis.
You listen
Another
to
Doug
the
was
people.
another guy.
You no stop
Okay, we
us
got
from talking.
your
I
video
will
on the
keep
feed,
talking
Kaleigh, if you want to turn
more
on your
and
camera.
more throughout this day. You do not have the right to stop me from talking. Okay, brother? Your power is
Sorry.
your power is
I tried to
zero.
get the laptop and I on the phone.
You do not tell us what we can talk about and what not. As long as we say we're gonna talk about item 4, which is the agenda. Look at the minutes, brother. On those minutes, get a lot of your screw up. A lot of you taking away the voice of the people and your commissioners. You make it like you a damn dictator. You make it like you get full control, which you don't, buddy. Under the Constitution, you don't, on both of them. So relax, dummy. You gotta remember, this is the voice of the people. Voice of the people of Hawaii. Okay, brother, get educated. Yeah, I'm gonna come on top with you some more. Cause I'm gonna get choke items where I can talk 3 minutes at everyone. Cause that is the law. That is the rule. Yeah, brother?
Yes,
Get
sir.
ready. You will get Junior talking.
Yes, sir.
Chair, there are no further testifiers.
That's all you need. That's all you need, bro.
All it is with Uncle Junior from
Approval
Maui,
of the written
too.
minutes of the previous meeting. Are there any additions, corrections, or deletions of the July 16th minutes?
Delete the chair, get a new one.
Hearing none, they'll stand as circulated.
Oh,
Are there
look,
any
Scott Nagle get his
additions,
name on there today.
corrections, Or deletions from the July 30th minutes?
Who's
that were
E001,
circulated?
E004, E002,
Elections
E10?
office
Hearing
staff.
none,
Okay.
they'll be accepted as circulated.
Why don't they put their names on it? Why
there
are
any
they
additions,
using code?
corrections, or
Yeah,
deletions
right.
to the August 27th
I want to see all the names.
minutes as circulated?
I
Yes,
want a
Chair.
motion.
And
Yes,
they
Ralph,
should
go ahead.
definitely put their
So
faces
the
up.
other items,
Right.
we should have voted. I have not had time to look at the other 2 meetings. Again, you bombard us the Friday before the meeting's going to start with hundreds of pages of documents to look over.
Do you have any additions, corrections,
Most of the
or
meeting minutes
deletions
have
of
not
the
been
August
accurate.
27th minutes?
I'm talking about the other minutes. You just said they're automatically
Well,
approved.
there were no additions,
and that
corrections, or
we-
deletions.
We should be taking a vote because I have not had the time to look at them. So my vote would be no on those items. So I'm going to say the August 27th meeting, I have some additions to it.
Please.
And I'll read them out. On item 3, which was decision and discussion making, decision and discussion making related to Commissioner Young's permitted interaction group. Add to the item, say Chair Curtis did not allow Commissioner Cushney to be recognized to continue discussions and decision making. This item had many complex issues and the chair would not allow further discussion. Then further, the chair Curtis declared that Commissioner Cushney was ejected from the meeting for allegedly obstructing the agenda, even though the agenda item was to discuss and make decisions on item 3. Commissioner Cushney wanted to be recognized to continue discussion and decision-making on item 3. Immediately following this declaration, Commissioner Cushney's microphone was muted, preventing further participation and including item number 4. Now, in addition to that, so please note that for the record, that I was removed from the meeting for asking to be recognized to discuss agenda item 3. And the reason for my removal was I was interfering with item 3, which was to discuss it. So get the irony there. So in addition to that, on agenda item number 4,
love you, Rob.
The county specific issues from the key findings. Number 1, please add to Hawaii County reported 19,042 more ballot counties.
There's Kai on your side.
Collected, and that they had no records
on whose side?
Transferring ballots
on her
from the
side.
county.
Zionist Israel.
So that was not included. That needs to be included.
CIA.
Number 2, please add to County of Kauai discrepancies in reported ballot totals, unexplained changes to records, and mismatches
Charlie
with
Kirk is on.
USPS receipts. Add falsified records. Observers were not allowed to verify the number of envelopes transferred. Number 3, Maui County, missing documentation for ballot. You need to add collections. They did not have any documentation for ballot collections, and they did not have any documentation of ballot transfers. So please note that for the record. And the last item is Honolulu County, no records of ballot counts per Dropbox officials. Officials cited lack of time and manpower. And then please add, observers were not allowed to verify the number of envelopes that were transferred.
Wasn't all that included in that report?
It was on the meeting minutes, and you made the meeting minutes summarize the report, and that needs to go on the record.
So what was your motion?
I just said it. You want me to repeat the whole thing again?
Yes, please, in detail. Let's have the secretary reread the motion as she collected it.
Sorry, Commissioner Cushney, could you repeat your motion for me?
Yes. So on
this is why AI is going to replace
number 3,
humans.
Chair Curtis did not allow Commissioner Cushney to be recognized.
You're talking about the August 27th minutes, yeah. So you're modifying your motion is to amend the August 27th minutes to include.
Correct.
Okay.
This sounds just like what the prosecutors and the courts are doing to me.
To be recognized, to continue discussion and decision making on item 3. This item had many complex issues and the chair would not allow further discussion. Chair Curtis declared that Commissioner Cushney was ejected from the meeting for allegedly obstructing the agenda, even though the agenda item was to discuss and make decisions on item 3. Commissioner Cushney wanted to be recognized to continue discussing and making decisions. Immediately following this declaration, Commissioner Cushney's microphone was...
And do they have it that just the board and everything is up on video and the rest of the people are not?
Yeah, it's messed up. Hopefully we'll get a motion soon to turn them on.
The other part are the key findings in the county-specific issues. Those are not complete. So on the Hawaii County, you need to add that no records of ballot transfers were submitted. On item 2, you need to write in that falsified records, observers were not allowed to verify number of envelopes transferred. Number 3, Maui County was missing documentation for ballot collections and transfers. Number 4, observers were not allowed to verify the number of envelopes transferred.
Is there a second?
Second, this is Commissioner Andrew.
Discussion.
Yes, Chair.
Go ahead.
The statute says that we're to have an accurate meetings reflecting what happened in the meeting. I was clearly removed and you muted my microphone. And these other items that you put down are not complete. And further, that the minutes shall be amended as to whatever a commissioner requests to be on the meeting minutes. So this should be a no-brainer. Everybody should vote yes. Thank you.
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. Are these, I don't have the minutes in front of me. Are they verbatim or just highlighted synopsis of what happened in the meeting?
I believe it's a synopsis. It's not verbatim.
Okay. I just curious because County of Maui, we verbatim. And the second thing is I will not be voting on these motion because I was not an attendee at that time.
Thank you. Other discussion?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, sir, Mr. Salas.
Yes, I too will not be voting at Kanalua. I'll abstain from voting on accepting the minutes.
Thank you. Other discussion?
Yeah, Chair, I'd like to speak.
Yes, Jeffrey.
So we're going to be discussing the permitted interaction group according to the agenda a little bit later.
Later on. Right now, we're talking about this amendment to the minutes.
Correct. Right, but much of what Commissioner Kushney is trying to insert into the minutes appears to be conclusions that validate the permitted interaction group statements in the report. I don't think it's appropriate to try to find those findings as being accepted by the commission at this point. If the agenda wants to cite back to the report as having been presented, then that's fine. But we have not accepted those conclusions yet.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't want any lawyers.
Yes.
I'm in favor of the amendments. Everything that Commissioner Kushney has listed is a part of the record. And also for the new commissioners, you can go on YouTube and view the whole meeting and hear it verbatim. I've always been an advocate proponent that our meeting minutes should be verbatim and not a highlighted synopsis for this very reason. So there's not these ambiguities and different
Go Dylan.
But I thank Commissioner Kushney for the amendment. I have an amendment of my own to take up after this, but I'll be in support of the motion. Thank you, Chair.
Other discussion on the amendments to the minutes of August 27th?
Yes, Chair.
Yes, sir.
So the minutes, it says the board shall keep written or record minutes of all meetings unless otherwise required by law. And in there, item number 3 is substance of all matters proposed, discussed, or decided, and a record by individual members of any votes taken. And number 5, any other information that any member of the board requests to be included or reflected in the minutes. So if you vote against this, you're voting against upholding HRS Chapter 92-9 meeting minutes.
Thank you. Any other discussion? We'll take a roll call on the amendment to the August 27th minutes.
Okay. Commissioner Andrian?
Aye.
Commissioner Apana abstained. Commissioner Kushney?
Yes.
Commissioner Cam? Commissioner Cam, can you unmute?
I did, and it muted again. Yes, I'm in favor.
Okay. Commissioner McAdam?
No.
Commissioner Osterkamp?
No.
Commissioner Papalimu?
Yes.
Commissioner Sabas abstained. Chair Curtis?
No. So the amendment.
The motion does not pass.
Not pass. Dylan, you had another amendment for this?
Yes, Chair, I'd like to amend our minutes to read that
Wow.
no public testimony was taken for that final item.
So they know that the minutes were incorrect.
Or a second
It's being brought up by Ralph,
discussion.
and they don't want to change it to the correct testimony. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I feel like this is
that's what I'm
important
hearing, yep.
because, of course, we should have done public testimony. I know we can possibly do something to rectify that, but the public deserves to see that we did not take any public testimony for that item. And in fact, unfortunately, I recorded the whole meeting and screen recorded it in its full. And at the very moment where I interject that, Chair, we have not received public testimony, that was previously on the YouTube, and it has since been edited out and trimmed to not show that we did not receive public testimony. So
Dang, sounds real familiar.
Our written minutes need to show that so the public can see
job,
that public
Dylan.
testimony is not received for that final item.
And we
Thank
need
you,
to
Chair.
see every single person in there. We need
Other
our
discussion?
UIPA on them.
Discussion,
Ms. Papalimo.
yes, thank you. Who is allowed to alter the YouTube minutes of the meeting?
The motion on the floor is to amend the minutes. Ms. Papalimo, can you turn your camera on, please?
Is that required by the rules?
Yeah,
And you
yes,
ask
it
the
is.
HST? Where is that in the where is that in the rules?
It asks that you're on camera.
Is that a rule?
Yes, it is.
Can I get a
We have to see you.
of where that is?
I believe it's in the procedures for the Zoom. If we have a meeting, you have to be visible as a commissioner.
Hi, Chair. Do you want me to speak to this?
Please,
Yes.
please,
Sure.
sir.
Well, technically, under the law, only a quorum of members need to be present. So if we have a quorum visible right now, so if Ms. Papalimu opts to, she does not need to be visible, as so long as a quorum is visible to the public.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Ms. Papalimo, you can
Thank
stay.
you very much. I appreciate it. It's just that I'm taking care of my grandchildren. I'm in my daughter's home. I prefer that not to be on camera for her privacy. I'd like to know who has the ability to alter the video, the YouTube video of our election commission meetings.
That's an aside to the motion on the floor that.
We don't want to talk about that.
We don't want to talk about the motion now because it's obviously another problem just got brought up in the corruption. You know what I mean?
Correct. And what was
That's what we're talking
Jeez.
about.
right, and what was discussed
Busted.
is that looking back at the
Why
video,
is Curtis still on the freaking
they
thing?
noticed
Because we
that
haven't grabbed
the
his gavel
video
yet.
had
I need to
been
talk to
altered not
Austin
to
and
have
find
it on
out,
there.
like, what's
And
the
so my
procedure, and let's
question
go
is
do it.
directly
Are you
to
down? You want to
what
go
we're
grab it with me?
discussing, and
Well, you already know the
directly
kind of stuff
to
I'm down for.
Yes,
what
sir.
the person who made the motion discussed.
I voluntarily
And so my
serving crimes
question
against humanity
is,
for Josh Green
who
and,
has authority?
you know, the mayor of
to alter
Kauai and
We're the
minutes
official
of
find out
videotape
department.
of the
yeah, we're
election
the I like to do
commission
correspondence.
To the motion on the floor.
It's extremely relevant. It might help some people vote
It's
yes or
extraneous
no.
information.
Extraneous.
Did I
It's
refuse
dork
to allow
language.
testimony on the last item on the last agenda?
Is that Curtis talking again? Because my Zoom
Yeah.
went
It
crazy.
doesn't matter who can change stuff.
Yeah, if you want to turn on your camera, Kaylee, you're showing on
No.
your thing
We're
is
having
showing
a
on the podcast.
discussion about the
Yes,
motion.
sir. There she is, Kaylee Akana.
Regarding my disallowance
governor.
of testimony.
No, it has nothing
The last
to do
thing.
with that. It has to do with the motion.
That's the motion.
No, the motion is
Let me see if I can show their face.
I think I gotta take everybody to emotional EQ
the
class.
motion is being
Right.
noticed that the minutes, the video minutes of the commission had
We'll
been
accept that as
altered.
fact. That's another issue. The issue right now is the agenda amendment. for
Table
August
the
27th.
agenda for now and let everybody look at the hearing minutes
Right.
and what she's bringing up,
If it
and then
was
come
done,
back to
it's part
it,
of
you
our
know,
minutes.
hello.
The
Well, it
motion
was done.
on the
But that's the
The
reason.
motion on the floor was that I didn't allow testimony on the item that Dylan's
Which
talking
was
about.
recorded and then disappeared.
Get it,
Fine.
attitude.
That it happened or
Fine.
not is
Seriously,
the
it's
motion
not
on the
fine.
floor.
Seriously, it's not fine.
It isn't
I hope
fine.
everybody's
I'll
listening to
call a
this.
vote. I would ask for a roll
What is
call
Auntie's name?
on the motion.
Chair, I'd like to discuss
Let
this,
me check.
please.
The motion on the floor. Go ahead.
Chair, I'd like to discuss this. So chapter 92 says that any information, so this is what's supposed to go on the minutes. Any other information that any member of the board requests be included or reflected in the minutes. So any no votes is directly contradictory to the law. And we just voted no against the law in the last motion. And so I will be filing an OIP report complaint on sunshine violation. Commission is voting against the law. And the same thing, it's very simple. Dylan has requested this to be on, and that's all it takes.
It's on. I would ask for a roll call vote for the motion to amend the August 27th minutes.
Okay, Commissioner Andron,
Yes.
Commissioner Apana abstain, Commissioner Kushney,
Yes.
Commissioner Cam,
Yes.
Commissioner
I can't
McAdam.
remember the incident where Chair Curtis refused to let public testimony, so I'm going to abstain from voting on this one because I don't know whether that happened or not. I'm sorry.
Okay, abstain. Commissioner
No.
Osterkamp. Commissioner Papalimu. Commissioner Papalimu.
Yes.
Papalimu.
Commissioner Sabas abstain. Chair Curtis.
I'll abstain too.
The motion does not pass.
Now back to the minutes of August 27th, 2025. Are there any other amendments? Are there any other additions, corrections, or deletions? I would entertain a motion to accept the August 27th, 25 minutes as circulated.
I'd like to discuss that, Chair.
Go ahead.
I'd like to discuss it. Well, as we can see, the commission just voted not to amend it as commissioners requested. It's very clear, 92.9. Number 5, any information that any member of the board requests be included or reflected in the minutes. So by not approving those revisions, I will be voting no on accepting these minutes because they are not complete. You clearly kicked me out and muted my microphone, and you guys are voting to not include that in the minutes, and that clearly happened. So you're trying to change the record, and this is a clear violation of the sunshine law. So I will be voting no against accepting these minutes.
Thank you. Any other discussion?
I think there's a motion on the floor to approve that.
I didn't pass. I want to know why it didn't pass. For three votes, abstain.
Let me check my computer and see if it.
There were 4 yes, 5. I would entertain a motion to accept the August 27th minutes. You can vote against it once the motion's on the floor.
Dylan is like, these guys are not getting it. This is the problem.
Okay, so moved.
Okay, yeah, the
It's
echo's gone.
to
I think
approve
we
the
fixed it.
August 27th, 2025 minutes. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a second? Any discussion besides what we've already had? I would ask for a roll call vote to approve the minutes of August 27th,
Commissioner
2025.
Andron,
A.
Commissioner
I know Dylan's
Apana,
frustration. I can see it on his
abstain.
face.
Commissioner
Yeah,
Kushney,
he's
No.
a good dude from what I can see.
Commissioner Cam,
No.
Commissioner McAdam,
Aye.
Commissioner Osterkamp, Commissioner Papalimu,
No.
Commissioner Sabas still abstained. Chair
Why is
Curtis.
the secretary not on her face? I mean, she should have her face on too. All
Motion
of
does
them,
not pass.
every public
Chair, can I
official
make a
and their freaking
Motion relative, please.
Right.
work
Relative to
crew should
August
be showing their
27th minutes?
face.
Yes, to the minutes. I'd like to make a motion that our minutes are verbatim, that they're dictated verbatim,
Right.
same as Maui County does with all of their boards and commissions. I'd like to make that motion.
Is there a second?
Yeah.
Yes.
Discussion.
Chair?
Dylan made the motion and Ms. Papalimo seconded it. Yes, Mr. Apana.
Yeah, I just want to be clear. Our verbatim is for our council meetings. I believe our commissions are synopsis, unless it's a really tenuous meeting that might go to court that we do put in verbatim. Now we have video. I'm not sure if the staff can handle such a request. I think you need to ask the staff because we have about 6 secretaries just doing verbatim daily. I'm not sure.
Why don't you just record it and then have it closed captioned? These people are like slow.
Yeah, right.
They're so slow.
Other discussion? Yes, Dylan.
Yeah, I think this would solve a lot of the issues of what's being left
Everything
out.
should be verbatim.
Or what? I mean, I feel like it's been a routine where we cannot approve the minutes because there's always something missing. And I feel like it's a disservice to the public to not have that. But if we were to make things verbatim, then that's a great service to the public. I also attend a lot of the accessibility commission meetings, and something that I've heard them say even is when it comes to like video, sometimes people don't have access to video, but they can have access to reading the minutes, and those written minutes become that much more important. And so I'd like for the commission to vote for this. I'm open to also hearing staff comment on this. And I feel like this is a change that we can make for the public, meeting minutes that we can all agree on.
Yeah, I have no problem with this. Other discussion?
Yes, Chair.
Yes, sir.
So if you look at the meeting items, there's 2 sections here. One says written summary, and the other one says meeting minutes. And what we're discussing here is the meeting minutes, and it's not a written summary. So the expectation there would be to be verbatim.
Thank you. Other discussion?
Oh, I just wanted to make a comment too. I should have said most boards and commissions, and that's true too. There's some commissions that I've been a part of where it's not verbatim, but the ones that I've been a part of, like the Fire and Public Safety Commission, those are completely verbatim. And the Elections Commission is one of these, highly attended meetings, highly visible commissions. We should absolutely have verbatim.
Other comments?
Yeah, to echo what Commissioner Apana said, or to add to it, I feel like every meeting or two, we have a motion to impose additional duties on the staff without any thought as to the resources that are available to us, whether we have the staff to handle a transcript of a 5 or 6 hour meeting.
You have AI, dum-dum.
So I think
don't
before
understand
we
these guys. I really don't.
go off and vote
have
to
lots
impose
of
this on them,
We want to hire DEI people.
we
And,
should at least provide
and,
them with a little bit of consideration.
And I mean, are all these people
and
voluntary?
think about
I mean,
what
that's the
the
other part,
available
right?
resources are. I think we also need to consider, is it actually valuable to have a transcript that is that lengthy?
Yes. We need to know every
It's
single
going to
damn word that comes out of your mouth.
make things, frankly, a
I
lot
wish it would
more
let us
difficult
put comments in there so that
to
they know
wade
what the
through
public
as
would want,
opposed
right?
to the current version of the
Pretty
minutes
sure
that
80% of the people would say
the
yes,
high points.
based
So
on all
I'll
the
be
fraud and
voting
corruption
no on
that's
that
already going on.
motion.
Everybody wants a
watching the
record,
full movie.
right? And anybody who
Everybody-
doesn't
Any
is
discussion?
part of the corruption.
Yes, Chair.
It's just
Yes.
like with the human trafficking thing,
So
right? Anybody who takes down
by
one of our
having
signs
2
for the
sets of minutes
ministries,
and one
Yeah.
saying
it's the same
written
thing.
summary,
Who would say, "Oh, I'm
the
anti-ending human
inference is
trafficking"?
that the other
Only those that
one
win from it,
is
right?
the entire minutes and are accurate. So either we put down that they're both summaries, we say that this one, the written minutes, are accurate. So it's pretty simple, I think. And what we're voting to say is that the meeting minutes are accurate.
The motion on the floor is minutes to be verbatim. Is there any other discussion?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir, Mr. Hunt.
vote today. I'm no, and there's a reason why. That's why 6 months need. It took 3 months to get it back. I mean, we voted. I mean, I don't know how fast the state can turn
Then you
around.
should
They have
disqualify
deputy staff
yourself.
from Maui.
Then you
That's
should
all they do.
disqualify yourself if you're forgetful.
This is,
You know what I mean?
If you
And
can
if
do
you
it,
want,
good.
don't want
If you
verbatim
can't do it in a timely
records,
fashion,
then
I think
there
I
is
can
more
consider.
section.
Get away, bro.
Thank you.
Let cable people.
I'm happy to provide resources to volunteer staff $40 a month for an AI subscription that transcribes the entire 5 minutes. It's so, so I think there's resources available. I'm open to a friendly amendment to directing, the office to explore AI tools for verbatim transcription. But I still stand on the principle
that a verbatim transcript of our meeting would be relevant, necessary, and an efficient use of getting what the public needs.
Thank you. Additional, yes, Lindsay.
I do not want to read through verbatim minutes.
Well, then
That
don't, but
sounds
shut
just
up.
awful to me. And I think that they
my
do
God,
a
Any evidence? What's her name? Let's
good
record her
job of
name.
writing the summary
Lindsay
minutes.
Cam.
But when Commissioner reminds that something
making her-
should be some big deal to put in, we all know those things happened.
She's going to be famous on
and
Twitter in a second.
I don't know, other boards I've been on, when someone says, it's HST has to do that, or worked. Could we have this as the video, and you can go watch the video if you want, the video is
Hi, Dark. Hours.
Sorry, I just want to voice again and advocate for those who don't have access to that. There are people who don't have access to the written minutes. I hope everyone can vote in favor of it. Again, it being directing the office to AI tools to get this. Like I said, I can hold on.
You need unmute. Don't unmute.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I would appreciate hearing from staff before I act on this.
Okay.
Okay, so I have something here. I want the verbatim just because I found that people are manipulating the. So now I want verbatim. I probably wouldn't have wanted it if I didn't hear that. Because although I love to read, I really don't want all of that stuff.
For public
We're already
record.
getting inundated with 99 pages for other
you
stuff.
have to read it, dumb.
But now that I've heard that they're manipulating the video,
I shouldn't call people.
I think a lot of us are super frustrated at the corruption.
And if they can find money
I mean,
for
look
Eric,
at on my case, they just changed the minutes on my
get an
case.
AI thing
The court clerks
for
did,
$12.
right?
I'll send them $12.
You know, so
Sure,
I mean, if they can alter court records
Just
and
to address
records,
the supposed
and,
manipulation of the video, I think we all probably remember that there were 5 or 6 instances of people jumping on with extremely inappropriate content that presumably we would not want to be in the recorded video. And there's also been at least one doxing incident. That's going to have to be removed. So to some degree, there's always going to have to be some quote unquote manipulation of the
Take the amendment separate, you vote on up down, and you back to the motion as amended. It's a because
That's what I'm trying to do.
you couldn't just vote on the main motion.
That's right.
I mean, that's what the commissioners want.
Okay, so the amendment is staff.
transcripts or verbatim transcripts.
Now, the amendment is to ask staff how feasible it is to do AI for verbatim minutes, and then the motion on verbatim minutes. So this is the amendment. Is there any other discussion on the amendment?
I don't think that's the amendment. So I'd like Dylan to clarify his amendment.
Dylan, can you just withdraw the motion and give us a new motion?
We're talking about the
Because I don't need to go through the amendment process. I'll read it. So the motion is the minutes. It is to direct AI to verbatim minutes.
That's the amendment.
That's
To direct staff to explore AI to assist them in doing the verbatim.
There we go.
Call for the question.
Ask staff to explore AI applications to
Explore. Yeah, we'll just explore, and then we won't do
verbatim
anything
minutes.
real.
Okay. Commissioner Andrion?
Yes.
Commissioner Opana?
Yes.
Hey, they see in my face. Hey,
Commissioner
guys.
Kushni?
Yes.
They didn't shut down my
Commissioner
face.
Cam?
Yes.
Look at that. Maybe I just stretch a
Commissioner
little bit.
McAdam?
Show this Maui for Trump thing on my chest for a second.
Commissioner Osterkamp?
Pretend this, accident.
Commissioner Carl?
Yes.
I sent Carl the
Commissioner Somas?
the Brave
I think
meeting. Is Carl
Oh,
in our
Chair
Brave
Curtis?
meeting?
Yes.
No, I think, well, I think that he was
The
going to be
original
down over
motion
here
for verbatim minutes.
in
Is there any
Kapolei
other
for the
discussion on
city
the main
council
motion?
meeting,
Oh.
and then
As
they were going to
amended.
hop on
As
Zoom
amended.
as well.
Thank you, Mr. Opana.
Okay.
I would ask for a roll call vote.
Commissioner Andrion?
Yes.
Commissioner Opana?
No.
Commissioner Kushni?
Yes.
Commissioner Cam?
Abstain.
Commissioner McAdam?
No.
Sorry, was that a no? I couldn't hear you.
Sorry, that was no.
Okay, thank you.
Computer.
Very,
Commissioner Austin?
very interesting. Very interesting. They don't want verbatim
Yes.
minutes, and they don't want help, and they have
Commissioner
unusual
Samas?
staff.
Right.
Chair Curtis?
No. Moving on.
The motion does not
Thank
pass.
you. Moving on to the report
Mr.
of
Chair.
Chief Election Officer. Yes, sir,
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Opana.
I'd like to make a motion that instruct you as chair to ask the staff what is the cost and timing of verbatim, to research that and let us know.
Is there a
So we
second
can
to the
consider.
motion?
Second.
Discussion. Ask for roll call, please. The motion was to ask staff what the cost and Expense would be for verbatim minutes.
And the timing.
And the timing, I'm sorry. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Andreon,
Yes.
Commissioner Apana,
Yes.
Commissioner Kushney,
Yes. We got complaint processing and the status of the independent audit. Mr. Nago.
Let's try this.
At the
Let's
last
see what
meeting,
they do.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, at the last meeting, the commissions voted to conduct an independent audit
Where's
on
his face
the
at?
Hawaii
there he is.
2024 general elections, or
Here, we'd like to see Mr. Nago when he's addressing us, please.
He's there.
am I not on?
there.
Not showing up on my view.
Check the next page.
It should be
I
on
wonder
the
how long before they turn
the
off my
viewer's
camera.
view.
Well, they put my hand down after I raised it, so.
I see him.
Because I got the
If
live
you put your
stream
view on
link
speaker
right
and when
there.
Scott speaks, he'll pop up. Go ahead. Go ahead, Scott.
Okay, like I said, at the August 27th meeting, the commission voted to have an independent accounting firm be hired to conduct an audit of the ballot and votes collected on the Hawaii in the 2024 general election.
Here, are we
the
skipping to B
2022
before
primary
A?
election
Yes, I wanted to be before I
and
do
general election.
that information. We issue a request for proposals or solicitation hiring firm to figure out what the commission voted for.
And is he gonna
Is it your
voting
Question,
ballot?
Have a motion.
Okay, please. Information.
Which one's first? Okay.
Either one.
I'll just start with the
Good
motion
Lord.
and then I'll
Right?
talk about it afterwards. I move that in recognition that the commission does not have independent statutory authority to procure goods and services, and it would be a conflict of interest for the Office of Elections to pursue the procurement of an audit. The Elections Commission refer this matter to the legislature and request that it direct the state auditor, HRS 20, to conduct an audit of the Office of Elections, including but not limited to HAR 3-175, accountability and security of ballots. Such general election results would necessarily include the Office of the County Clerk to maintain and current of all mails issued, spoiled, and received.
So the motion for this request auditor to pursue this audit.
Correct.
Generally.
Yes.
Is there a second? Discussion,
May I speak for a minute then?
please.
So I have not understand, and I understand his assertion that his clerks are fulfilling the law and experiencing system checks and balances and they aggregate results. On page 1 of that report, he says the records, including the election results, are very election officials. But that is our key difference. It is not possible for a person to verify his own work except to his own satisfaction. My dictionary says that verify means to determine or test the truth or accuracy of by comparison, investigation, or reference. So our intent is to have the official results verified by another party.
Yeah,
I
she doesn't want
acknowledge the
verbatim.
truth of many of the main points of Mr. Naga's argument
She
relating
sounds
to mail-in
reasonable,
voting
right,
and election
guys?
integrity.
Not quite.
Right? I
And
think they flip
I
flop back and
can't go
forth.
through them all, but I'll just talk about a couple of them. Professionals and that amateur volunteers as
She's
well
got it
as they are.
Somebody just fed it to her.
Is
Read this.
investigation unnecessary and
That could
annoying,
be.
and I probably would too if I were in their shoes. But I see us going forward using the same system, the statewide voter registration system, the scanners and the computers, but it is also possible to confirm the election results with a verifiable paper trail that non-officials can follow. And it means that counties will have to keep uniform records of the number of envelopes they collect and the number of envelopes they deliver to the counting centers. That is not so complex. It is not so difficult. They do it already, but not in a careful manner and, quote, only for internal purposes. Those records should be complete and current. Those records do not intrude on any voter's rights to privacy, and they should be readily available to observers and to the commission. It's not such a big ask. Then, when the state's official report is corroborated by the county's reports via this paper trail, their work will be verified and we will be satisfied. So that's what I want to
DA
say.
request.
So, state auditor,
Every resident from getting.
the motion on the floor is to engage the state auditor for this audit.
This is why I'm this. Let me do my
That's a question for the auditor, not for here.
No,
This is why you need verbatim
on the
minutes.
auditor.
So what my point is Scott Nago is the administrator of the statewide voter registration system. So we're relying on a record that he is administrator of. The counties will never know how many ballots they signature verified because they do not release those numbers until a later date after the election. None of those state
So you're
records.
against the auditor or in favor of the auditor?
I'm in favor, and I'm going to
He already
explain
said
why.
he was in favor.
Let me
Like,
speak.
why is he so deaf?
No,
Scott
the
Nago
auditor is answering your questions,
We need
whether
some
we
kind of
engage the auditor or not.
Michael
need
needs
to
to
audit
learn how to
right
have.
now.
We need
You're
Michael to
talking-
reflect himself because
You're violating
he
chapter
doesn't listen. He
92
has
again. Let me
terrible
finish.
listening skills.
The motion is
Scott
Nago. Do you
Nago,
want to
this
use
is
the
very
auditor
important.
or not?
I'm for it, and
Majority.
so the reason why I'm
Let's
for
get
it
into
is
the
because
nitty gritty. We don't need to
Here.
do that. We need yes or no for the auditor.
you definitely don't want this point
I
to
thought
be
he just
made.
said open
On
it
a
up for
yes or no for
discussion.
the auditor.
Chair, I would like to finish my point without you interrupting.
You were off point. The auditor is the question on the floor right now. Yes or no?
I would like to finish my point without you interrupting, Chair.
No. Your point is off.
Wow, what a
topic.
disrespectful.
The reason for the
Can't talk about it.
Topic
Can't
is
talk about it.
the auditor
Obama's
not.
paying me.
Yes, we
Obama's
give my
paying me.
reason
Fine.
I wanna
for
get
the
paid.
auditor, Chair. Again,
I don't want to get drowned.
you're showing to the public that you do not want to listen to what I'm saying because it's very important. Scott Nago is the administrator of the SVRS. Therefore, we need to take this to the auditor because he's conflicted.
You're out of order, Ralph. You're in favor of the auditor. Good enough. Yes, Dylan.
When will Commissioner Christian have an opportunity to share what he wants to say?
He can feed it to the auditor once they're engaged.
What?
The auditor is the question on the floor right now. Yes or no for the auditor?
Chair, you're violating chapter 92-3.
You're talking about yes or no for the auditor. That's what
we're having discussion on this, Chair, and you're cutting me off.
That's right. You're off topic.
I'm not off topic.
Totally
We
not
want
off
the
topic.
auditor.
Everything, Mr. Mike.
We want
Send
the
me Ralph's
auditor
number.
because
And
Scott
do you have Dylan's
Nago
number
is
too?
the administrator
I can try to get him.
of the statewide voter
Just send him my
You made
number.
that point.
Just
Is
want to tell
there
him
any
thank
other
you for all they're
discussion
doing.
in favor of or against?
You will not let me develop my point.
You've got your point. You run it. You're out of order.
Mr. Chair?
Any other comments? On
Mr. Nago, what is it? I mean, how do I address you? Are you a director title?
Scott.
Chief Elections Officer.
Mr. Nago,
You know,
how do you address
what
it?
is being proposed? They use a state auditor to kind of look at what's going on to see why have these discrepancies, if there are some or not, so that the public can be sure the election is the best that we do. Nothing is perfect. We understand that.
Oh no,
my
no,
question
Mr.
to
Apana,
you is,
you and
I always reflect back to my comment. Well, we do our outside auditors, management, how we can make us better, safer, less waste. Do you do that yearly or badly? Or do you even have question?
No, to answer your question, I have it's conducted. Is it something we should do? Well, based on the discussion today.
Yeah, but he's
we
stolen
don't have
how
a
many
problem with
elections since he?
Is it a money issue or is it
Elected
the will?
I think it's always finding an
'cause he's been
auditor
in
that
since
is
like
independent of
2010
our
or
office. So if
something.
we were to go out and get our own auditor,
And the question is going to use audit them. You guys don't have an audit of because some people in the public feel uneasy and right or wrong, put it to the other. What would be? Fair enough. Thank you very much.
I just wanted to explain that there would be a cost, that if the legislature directs the state auditor to do an audit, that's what they do. If it's a financial audit, they hire, they put out a request for proposal and they give that to someone else. This is from a conversation I had with the state auditor a few days ago. But if it's a management.
And how do we know that they're telling the truth?
Or
right?
they really some
We do.
this is but not the option. But for some it is by a here. They do that in-house what they do. So they would be associated with it.
Ms. McAdam.
Yeah, sorry, I guess it's a just a motion, but I'm sure I don't think we could refer directly. So I just wanted to clarify what we're voting on. A motion to just want to be clear on the process.
Was we heard the legislation direct the state 23 to
Yes, sir. Very good, thank you.
And party. Last month, RNC made a significant commitment to support the issue. This is excellent news for Hawaii and your commission. And some irregularities and fraud in-house Republican National Committee to weigh in and potentially embarrass you and our state. The time to act is now. I urge you to appoint a state auditor or some independent auditor to conduct this internal investigation. Mahalo for your attention.
Thank you. Yes.
I know like audit and extra audit, and I know the people in the election office, and I would even throw not one pick because there's a separation in the preparation between someone who has a stake in the game, and so I urge this commission to pick somebody in a different state, somewhere way removed from Hawaii in order to do an independent audit.
Thank
And maybe
you,
even
Jen.
consider the people here, people, like the people on this call, to be doing that audit. Because we are going to be very thorough and we'll have a stake in keeping the system going. All right. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
The next testifier is Janet Mason, followed by Adriel Lamb.
Ms. Mason.
Thank you. Thank you. I am going to start by saying that the League of Women Voters supports the work of the commission. We think having oversight is very important. And we were very pleased to see that finally in March, you were getting organized into pigs that would look more carefully at the results of the 2024 elections. Your pigs succeeded in documenting concerns that you had and organized like what's happening or didn't pose any solutions. And again, having external audit identified those. But right now is that maybe broader than. So I hope you will clarify that. I wish I could my experience election observers. I have been an observer trustee. We thought the crux of was like access already started to us to reports, and they didn't make it clear how ballots are counted under Hawaii law. They're counted using a computerized system. That's the law.
Is it though?
You're muted for some reason.
We think the problems that are being encountered right now could be fixed with process improvements, not necessarily an external audit.
The next testifier is Lamb by Austin.
Chair, thanks for having in support of the audit for independent audit. I go back to my original testimony from January 12th to highlight in response to both permanent interaction groups, these office elections seem to rely heavily on the statewide voter registration system, an electronic system that just validates itself. That's not appropriate. As I pointed out with the statewide voter registration system, I became aware of the issues when I checked into my own neighborhood and found a neighbor on Kauhipa Street with the name United States Hawaii. Now, no one has ever demonstrated how United States Hawaii was entered into the system, and for 3 years remained in the system as United States Hawaii, and then changed back to another name that their record was associated with. There's been no documentation on how that changed.